welcome inside the service arena for this one. It is the Three Hills Thrashers and the Red Deer Vipers from downtown Red Deer. The Red Deer whiteout waving the terrible towels here, and the Red Deer Vipers and Three Hills Thrashers are going to break their series tie. Series is tied up at 1 game apiece. Bilodeau and Poles will go at it in between the pipes. And we are ready for Game 3 of this North Division semifinal here tonight in Red Deer. Puck down, and we are underway. Dalton Angleton turns this one over immediately. Here is Newsham into the middle. It's intercepted there by Bailey Lawson. A little bit of a lineup change tonight. Cale LaPointe elevated to the top line here. Now they'll reunite that Wilson and Difference combo that they like so much in real life, as they will be playing on the second line. Shot there from the high slot. Good save. Bilodeau hangs on. Difference and Wilson will be playing with Brett Hoppus. Top line tonight, Linnell, Lawson, LaPointe. The L line. Red Deer obviously hoping to avoid the L tonight, though. Here's Brody Kalinowski. When we get to LaPointe into the middle is Dalton Angleton. Angleton. Here is Bailey Lawson over the line. Lawson tied up on the near side. And now this one will come over to the far side. Ty Newsham. Newsham taking out the puck by Angleton. Now into the middle. Here's Brett Hoppus. Hoppus to Bailey Lawson. Lawson taking it right in. He can't get the shot away. And now back the other way comes Taylor McCubbing. He got run over. Hard hit by Brody Kalinowski. Now here's Jesse Morrison. Morrison steps around Kalinowski. Up top, Vanderland shoots. It's blocked. Brett Hoppus to Mac Difference. Difference takes it in through center. He's knocked off the puck. And here's Brian Beaulieu. He got run over. Keegan Kingwell moves to Difference. He's up the left wing. In the middle, it'll come to Hoppus. Hoppus now right side. Trying to center this one. There's Difference. Over to the near side. Wilson right there. Tried to swipe at it. It just goes right through the stick. Here now come the Three Hills Thrashers. Ryan Spiller knocked out the puck. Gets it right back. McCubbin shoots. Save, rebound. Hoppus clears. Brett Hoppus. Now to Declan Johnston. Johnston will carry it over the line. Johnston, what a move. He shoots it. Stopped by Greg Poles. And he is going to hang on to that. 5 minutes, 30 seconds here into this first period. Scoreless between Red Deer and Three Hills. Red Deer swept the season series. Two teams split the first two games in Three Hills. First game went to overtime. Here's Lane Sin. Back to the point. Austin Thorne. Now Spencer Yates. Trying to spin away from the check. Got it in the corner. Johnston. Now Sam Johnston. Backhander. Poles holds on to the rebound, and he will cover it up. 6 minutes and 3 seconds gone here in this first period. Draw one here by the Three Hills Thrashers. Ben Shearman knocked out the puck hard there, far side by Connor Sullivan. Sullivan, he'll look to move this one up through center, and he'll carry it in on the right wing. He's knocked out the puck, however, and Wyatt Sawchuk's got it. Sawchuk pestered, trying to take this one loose as Johnson. There's Drew Joslin. Joslin inserted into the lineup tonight. Centering pass. That's knocked away. This will come right in front. Joslin trying to catch up to it, but it's knocked away by the goaltender Poles. And here comes Ben Shearman. Shearman trying to get around Connor Sullivan. Stops up into the middle. Here's Cody Phillips. Phillips shoots it high and wide. Sullivan moves this one to Tristan Zarubiak. Zarubiak over to the near side. Austin Thorne. Thorne to Sullivan. Sullivan carries it right in. Sullivan with speed. Sullivan one-timer. Zarubiak denied. Tristan Zarubiak robbed blind by Greg Poles. Here's Tristan Zarubiak winding it up in his neutral zone. Now he's knocked off the puck rather hard. Cody Phillips has got it. Phillips over to Cody Keith. Keith trying to step around Austin Thorne, unable to do so. Keith. Right in now. Keith up top. Brian Beaulieu. He shoots it. Got blocked. And now there's Connor Sullivan. Sullivan trying to work it in down the far sideboards. Sullivan right in. Lapointe shoots it. Great save by Greg Poles. Far side. This one tied up. Campbell in there, but Lawson comes out. Lapointe trying to center it. Couldn't do so. Taken away by Brian Beaulieu. Brian Beaulieu scored the game winner for what ended up the game winner, at least, for Three Hills in game 2. Here's Damian Chopek starting up over the line. Gives it to Bailey Lawson. Lawson, the Rimby native, is pushed off the puck. And the Three Hills Thrashers will start to carry it out. Into the middle. Sharp. Oh my goodness. Sharp got absolutely flattened. But here's a chance for Three Hills and they'll score. Thomas Campbell puts the Thrashers up a goal. It's 1-0 Three Hills. As Campbell picks up a rebound and easily deposits that one in past Bilodeau. No chance, well, nobody there to take care of the rebound. Bilodeau had nothing he could do on that one. And Thomas Campbell strikes first for the visitors here in game 3. Draw one by Three Hills. Here's Randy Hanger over on the far side. He'll put this one in deep. Damian Chopek moves to back difference. Difference into the middle for Aiden Wilson. Wilson's knocked off the puck. And Jesse Morrison will shovel it in deep for the Thrashers. Keegan Kingwell knocked off the puck hard. Wilson now up to Brett Hoppus. Over to the far side. Mac Difference will carry it right in. Difference into the middle. Difference near side. Hoppus. Glove save. Greg Poles. And he's going to hang on to that. What a chance for Brett Hoppus with Greg Poles standing tall in the Three Hills crease. .6:46 to go, first period. Draw one in their own zone by the Three Hills Thrashers. Here they come over the line. Try to get this one in. Can't angle to it. Far side. Back to the line. Wyatt Sawchuk. Newsham. Now Patrick Fougier. Wyatt Sawchuk into the middle. Vanderlyn. Now Fougier. He can't get around his man. Newsham. Loose in the slot. Back up top. Sawchuk. Fougier. Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn back to the line. Drew Hickel trying to carry this one in and taken away by Spencer Yates. Yates gives to Lane Sim. Sim skating right onto it here in the near side corner. He gets knocked off the puck, and Wyatt Sawchuk, he'll skate it right out. Under 5 to play here in this first period. Here's Yates into the middle lane. Sim. Sim trying to drive it in. Sim far side. Justin Lawson scores! Bailey Lawson ties the game! Sim and Yates on the assist. It's 1-1. Bailey Lawson, what a finish. And the Red Deer Vipers tie this game up. Bailey Lawson is 5th in the postseason. Big swing game here in the series. Winner takes a 2-1 lead. Draw one by the Thrashers at center ice. Set in deep here. And Kalinowski got it to Logan Linnell. Linnell tied up far near corner. This one is Campbell. Campbell looking to center it out front. Finds Sharp to the near side. And Brody Kalinowski. Good battle level there to ensure that that puck didn't get on goal. Now Bailey Lawson. Lawson will carry it right in to kill Lapointe. Lapointe unable to get that one in on Poles. Back to the line, Linnell. Here's Keegan Kingwell. Knocked off the puck hard. Logan Linnell right out front for Lawson. He pulled the trigger, but he ended up fanning on it. Or at least that puck at minimum didn't get to him. This would have been a 2-1 Red Deer lead had he been able to get good wood on that for sure. That would have been an absolute gimme. Unless Greg Poles came up with a miracle. Tycho right out front. What a stop by Bilodeau. Brandon Bilodeau stops Thomas Campbell, and he can't believe it. Campbell, you see the big hit there on Keegan Kingwell. Usually it's Kingwell dishing those ones out. Game 4 of this series, Monday night, back here in Red Deer, 8:30. Here's Brett Hoppus, moving this over to Mac Difference. Difference trying to carry it right in. He's knocked off the puck, and Brian Beaulieu over on the far side. He's tied up there by Aiden Wilson. Ryan Spiller moves this to Griffith. Riley Griffith trying to carry it right in. Good steal there by Damian Chopek. Now Mac Difference. Difference to Drew Joslin. Joslin, he's tripped up, and a power play is going to be coming to Red Deer here. As Brian Beaulieu's going to serve 2 for tripping. So Red Deer will spend the last 30 seconds of the period on the power play. It'll carry over about $1.50 worth, if they can score. If they can't score, faceoffs 4 apiece. Now 5 for Three Hills, but it ends up coming back to Poles anyway. Poles keeps it alive, and this is cleared by Three Hills. Down to the final 15 seconds of the period. Maybe one last rush for Red Deer. Here's Aiden Wilson. Wilson driving it wide. Wilson is a trailer. Liddell. Great save by Poles with the blocker. Right out front. Shearman a chance to clear. He will. And we will go to the second period. Tied up at 1. Red Deer with 90 seconds of power play time going to carry over. The Red Deer Vipers give up the opener. They strike back with this one. Bailey Lawson, 1-1 through 20 here in downtown Red Deer. 8-4, the shots on goal back in downtown Red Deer, Alberta. There you get a good shot at the Red Deer whiteout. Minute 30 of power play time remains for the Vipers. And Ben Shearman will carry this one right in. One-timer! And a short-handed look there for Three Hills, but a good save by Brandon Bilodeau. Face-off deep in Red Deer territory. A minute 21 left on their power play. And the Three Hills Thrashers will win it again. Back to the line, Gray. Shearman, sharp angle. Couldn't beat Bilodeau, and now Hoppus moves to Kingwell. Kingwell to Logan Linnell. Linnell, nifty move, trying to get right in on Gray. Cannot do so. Gray backhands it the length of the ice. Less than a minute to go on the Red Deer power play, and just discombobulated here. But here comes Logan Linnell, trying to gain the line, and will. Linnell, left side, takes to the middle, he shoots it! Stopped by Poles, and he's going to hang on. 32 seconds to go on the Red Deer man advantage. Face-off won by the Vipers. Kingwell looking to get a shot through. He does! Great save. Poles again. Now down to 23 seconds on the Viper power play. 18:51 to go here in the second period. Game tied up at 1. So is the series. Face-off 7-5 for Three Hills. Now 8-5. That one won by the Thrashers and sent into the neutral zone. Knocked down neatly by LaPointe. Right up to Logan Linnell. Linnell trying to get this into the middle. Wilson, near side. Hoppus denied! Blocker save! Unbelievable by Greg Poles. Hoppus had that all that time on his off wing. One time that one, and Poles with a huge save. Here's Cale LaPointe. Now back the other way come the Thrashers. They're back to even strength. Ryan Spiller, it's back to the line, and McCubbing carries it in just a hair offside. Get a good look here at this one. Not sure how that one stays out. Johnston, Sim Yates, the third line out there for the Vipers. They lose the draw, and here is Ryan Spiller over to Griffith. Good stop by Bilodeau, and he's going to hang on. Red Deer, usually one of the stronger face-off teams in the league. Not tonight. In fact, the playoffs, that's been a struggle for them. Draw Going to be won here by the Vipers, and they'll carry it out. Here's Spencer Yates. Yates right in. Yates right down the pipe. He shoots. That one goes up high and wide. And leads Sim right in there against Gray. Gray wins the battle, though, to Jesse Morrison. Morrison knocked out the puck. Here's Declan Johnston. Johnston looking to get this one back to the line. He does a one-timer. Deflected high and wide. Letting that one go from the line was Kalinowski. Sim shoots. Great save by Greg Poles. Poles holds on. 16:01 to go here. Second period. Red Deer and Three Hills knotted up here at 1. Jocelyn, Goodall, Zarubiak out there for the Vipers against Fougere, Vanderland, and Nusha. Draw one cleanly by Goodall. To the near side, now Goodall in the middle. Goodall looking into the corner. He finds Drew Jocelyn. Up top, Dalton Angle to it. D to D, there's Brody Kalinowski. Goodall knocked out the puck, and Tyler Newsham will skate this one out. Poked off his stick, right back to Brian Beaulieu, though. Beaulieu will skate it in on the far side, into the middle. Oh, what a chance! I don't think that got to Fougere. He would have had a tap in, and now back come the Red Deer Vipers out of the zone. Zarubiak tied up. Trying to get it to Jocelyn. It comes to Zarubiak. Over to the far side, Jackson Goodall. Zarubiak in the middle. Glove save, Greg Poles. Keeps it out. Zarubiak in the corner. Dug loose by Goodall. Goodall, high slot. He shoots it. Blocker save. Greg Poles. Unbelievable goaltending performance tonight by Greg Poles. This game stays tied up at 1. Chopek now to Jackson Goodall. Goodall trying to chip this one in deep. This will be given chase here. It's Mac Difference. Randy Hanger. Hanger stolen from him. Now Goodall. Goodall into the middle. Hoppus lets it go. One-timer blocker saved by Poles. Unbelievable. Now here come the Thrashers back the other way, but it's knocked off the stick. Difference got it. Difference. Well, roll in deep. Chopek's got control. Damian Chopek. He'll shovel it in deep for the Red Deer Vipers. Brett Hoppus knocked out the puck. Difference. Difference. He's in the corner looking to center it in front to Jackson Goodall. He turns it over to Drew Hickel. Hickel trying to get in for the Thrashers. He will. Hickel shoots it. Blocker save made by Brandon Bilodeau. And here comes Mac Difference. Difference is tripped up. Difference continues on, but now it's touched up. Red Deer will go to another power play here. The Vipers have solidly taken over control here in the second period. They'll get a chance to take the lead on the man advantage as Wyatt Sawchuk is off for tripping. Wilson, Hoppus, and Linnell, the top power play unit out there for the Vipers, and this draw is won by Red Deer. Linnell shoots! Oh, that bounced just wide of a deflection. Linnell, he shoots it again. It's blocked. Now skating onto that, Cale LaPointe, he holds it in. Gray a chance to get it out, though. He'll go off the glass, and it'll go the full 200. Keegan Kingwell moves this one up to the near side wall. It's going to be for Logan Linnell. Linnell stolen from him, and Cody Keith has got it. Keith knocked out the puck, gave it to Randy Hanger. Hanger to Keith, he scores! Short-handed goal, Three Hills. And the Three Hills Thrashers, just like that, turn it back and strike. A short-handed goal. Quick one-time strike from the high slot. Cody Keith perfectly places it inside the near post. That's a beauty. Not much you can do there. Tip your hat where you can, and you tip your hat to Cody Keith on that one. And it's a big short-handed goal. Minute 12 to go on this Red Deer power play. Thought you had the power play to get the lead. Now it's a little more than half a power play to just tie the game. And meanwhile, another short-handed chance there for the Three Hills Thrashers. That one, though, stopped by Bilodeau. 2-1, Three Hills leads. Just over half the hockey game to play. Draw one by the Thrashers. Shot from the line. Bilodeau makes the save. So Greg Poles makes a couple of big saves at his end. Keeps his club in it. This game could have been 2 or 3 or 4-1 Red Deer at least. And then they go back and strike short-handed. And now it's 2-1. They'll win another draw. Short-handed. We're coming now to Donovan Tycro, far side. Dug loose by Mac Difference. And Difference will come right in. Difference trying to get wide. Difference right up front. Declan Johnston pulls the trigger. Difference now to Lawson to Johnston. Johnston trying to fire it. Can't. Far side. It's taken out by Donovan Tycro. Tycro trying to put this one in deep. Dalton Engletwit's got it. Engletwit moves this one up to Declan Johnston. Johnston spins away now. Difference far side, poked away there by Poles. Dalton Engletwit. Johnston. Difference shoots. Scores! Not Difference, just as a power play inspires. She's tied again. It's 2-2. Difference leaks one through. Greg Poles. And Greg Poles just about enough to save that one. But she's not to be, and the Red Deer Vipers right back to even. Johnston, Sim, and Yates come out for the Vipers. And that's a big one, as the Vipers get it back in quick succession. Those shorthanded goals have a tendency to really be killers momentum-wise. But Red Deer does a good job to make sure that just as that power play expires, they get it back. But here's Griffith now. Shoots it. Glove save. Brandon Bilodeau. And he's going to hang on to it. Just under 8 to play here in the second period. Riley Griffith nearly restores the Thrasher lead to make it 3-2. Game tied up at 2. Series tied up at 1. Draw one back to the line. A hard hit there. There's Spiller. Now it's going to be backhanded and get blocked and go wide. Chopek kicks this one over to the near side for Logan Linnell. Linnell now to Bailey Lawson. Lawson will carry it right in. Lawson, though, he takes a bump and it comes right to Kyle Gray. Gray spins away from a couple of Vipers, and now Gray will try to move this one up. He finds Riley Griffith. Griffith now trying to get it wide. Griffith is knocked off the puck, and Kale Lapointe's got that one. Now back to the point, Sawchuk. Sawchuk right in the middle, he shoots it. It gets blocked. Phillips on it and behind the goal. Now to Griffith up the near side boards. Red Deer hemmed a little bit here. Over to the far side, there's Cody Phillips. And Lawson in on it. Bailey Lawson gets to Kale Lapointe. Lapointe will carry this one over the line for Red Deer. Lapointe's got a man in the net. He drops off Lawson. Linnell, a backhander. Glove save made by Poles. Greg Poles, another big save there. Is Logan Linnell in the corner. Up top, Lapointe. Now to Lawson. Linnell spins and fires. Great save, Poles. Linnell was in a position to one-time that one. And that probably allowed Poles that extra half second to get across. But here's Newsham. Shoots. It's blocked into the corner. It'll come for Jackson Goodall. Goodall now to Thorne. Thorne finds Drew Joslin. Joslin carries it right in for Red Deer. Joslin can't get around Wyatt Sawchuk. Sawchuk now in the middle for Cody Phillips. Phillips is knocked off the puck and Joslin skates right onto it. Here's Kale Lapointe. Lapointe trying to get it into the offensive zone. This one will come just harmlessly instead to Greg Poles, and he will hang on. The Red Deer Vipers and Three Hills Thrashers tied up at 2 here in Game 3 of this Best of 7 North Division semifinal. 3:10 to go second period. Draw one by Red Deer. Here's Joslin. He shoots it, blocked. Fougere on the puck there near side boards. Brian Beaulieu move this one to Tom Vanderland. Vanderland can't get around his man. Now here's Drew Joslin. Joslin will carry it right in. Joslin into the middle. One-timer! Scores! Red Deer leads! Spencer Yates! It's 3-2! What a feed to Spencer Yates to the back of the net. And the Red Deer Vipers, Drew Joslin inserted into the lineup tonight, has a big apple there. Yates gives his club the lead. Draw one by Red Deer. Here is Spencer Yates. Yates moves this one over to Dalton Engletwit. Now Sim to Yates. Yates carries right in. Yates to Sim. He shoots it. It gets blocked. And there is Spencer Yates. Now to Beaulieu. Beaulieu lost it. Gave it to Gray. 90 seconds to go here, third period. Brian Beaulieu moves this one up. Now Campbell to Sharp. Sharp right in. Tees it up. Good save, Brandon Bilodeau. Now this one will go up to Spencer Yates. Yates to Lane Sim. Sim carries it right in for Red Deer. Sim into the middle. Johnson scores! Declan Johnston! Red Deer 5, 3 Hills 3. No, that's a lie. Red Deer 4, 3 Hills 2. That's a great way to screw up a call. It doesn't matter. The Red Deer Vipers, down 2-1, have now scored 3 unanswered and lead by 2. This one just gets through the 5-hole on Greg Poles. .1 seconds to go in the second period. Simon Yates on the assist. We'll get the Declan Johnston goal there. And now here's Aiden Wilson. Wilson will look to the net maybe. Wilson to the middle. Hoppus couldn't get a stick on it. Back to the line. Dalton Engletwit. G to D Thorne. Now Hoppus. Drive a save by Poles. No rebound and he covers it up. 3.3 seconds to go in the second period. Red Deer 4, 3 Hills 2. Draw to the right side of Poles. Won by the Vipers. There's Hoppus! Oh, Brett Hoppus. He forced Greg Poles to be sharp there. He tried to go short side up over the blocker, but Poles makes the save. And the Red Deer Vipers, down 2-1. They score 3 unanswered. It's 4-2 Red Deer going to the third period. The third periods, when leading, have not been the Vipers' friend this year. We'll see if they can rectify that. We are back inside the Service Arena here in downtown Red Deer. The Vipers with a 4-2 lead here in the third period, trying to nurse this thing home and take a 2-1 series lead in the best of 7. Bouger shoots it, and Bilodeau makes the save, no rebound. Game 4, as mentioned, is back here at the Service Arena Monday night at 8:30. Draw is won by Red Deer, and Brody Kalinowski will try to carry this one out. Lost to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe right in. Lapointe trying to pull the trigger. Can't do so. Patrick Fougere trying to move it up. He will get it up. And now here come the Three Hills Thrashers. Here's a chance for Newsom. Shoots it. Save Bilodeau. And he is going to find it and hold on. Couple of chances for the Three Hills Thrashers early here in the third period. Red Deer has not been good at holding leads in this postseason thus far. Try to change that pattern here. Logan Linnell will carry this one right up, trying to split the D. Can't do so. It's poked in deep though, and Randy Hanger's tied up there by Logan Linnell. Linnell dug loose Lapointe. Up top, Dalton Engletwit. Now Linnell. Linnell to Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski's knocked off the puck. Lapointe in the corner, right up front, denied by Greg Poles. Now over to the far side. Here's Griffith. He shoots it just high and wide. Riley Griffith. He's in it, on it in the corner. Griffith now to Ryan Spiller. Over to the far side. Morrison's got it. Jesse Morrison trying to cut it out front. Back to the line. Taylor McCumming. McCumming, Spiller, backhanded. Dalton Engletwit skates right onto it. Engletwit will try to put it in deep, unable to do so. Brian Beaulieu up to Cody Phillips. Phillips trying to get around Dalton Engletwit. He takes it into the corner. Now up to Ben Shearman off the bench. Shearman pestered there. Shearman to Cody Keith. Now Dalton Engletwit skates right out for the Red Deer Vipers. Angle to turn it over. Shearman, maybe a 2-on-1, Three Hills. Shearman, Phillips, chance for Keith. He can't pull the trigger. Right up front. Phillips denied. Bilodeau the save, and he holds on. All Three Hills early in the third. Red Deer, this has been their kryptonite all season, all playoffs. They, do well to get themselves a multiple goal lead going to the third period, and then the Sticks, it just seem get gripped a little too tight. They sit back a little too much. It hasn't bit them yet here in the third period, but still plenty of distance. As here is Keegan Kingwell, knocked off the puck. Phillips in behind the goal. Tied up there by Keegan Kingwell. Over to the far side, Shearman. Shearman now, Beaulieu knocked off the puck. Shearman now to Cody Keith. He's knocked off it, comes right off the wall into the middle. He shot it. Good save, Bilodeau. Centering pass, difference to Aiden Wilson. Wilson right up to Damian Chopek, and Chopek will carry right in. Chopek trying to drive it wide. Chopek hits Kingwell. Kingwell saved. Pauls has it underneath him, and he holds on to it. Sim was right there. I thought that one might leak through Greg Pauls for Lane Sim, but it stays out. Sim, Yates, and Johnston, the forward line out there for Red Deer. 13:51 to go here in the third period. Draw one by the Thrashers. Here comes Tom Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn knocked off the puck, and Keegan Kingwell's got it. Kingwell will look to get this one out of the zone. He gives over to the far side. Declan Johnston right in. Johnston to the net. He couldn't beat Poles. There's Spencer Yates to Lane Sim. Sim up top, Damian Chopek. D Kingwell. Johnston shoots, save. Rebound. Poles covers it up. 12:41 to go in the third period. It's Red Deer 4, Three Hills 2. Series tied up at 1. Game 4 Monday night here in Red Deer. This one's set up to Ty Newsham. Newsham over to the far side for Tom Vanderlyn, and Jocelyn's got it. Jocelyn over to the far side for Tristan Zarubiak. Zarubiak driving it wide. Tom Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn now through the neutral zone. Vanderlyn trying to get around Connor Sullivan. Vanderlyn into the middle, and a good chance there, but Drew Jocelyn will take back the other way for the Red Deer Vipers. Jocelyn, he's knocked off the puck hard. Vanderlyn trying to skate this through the middle of his own zone. Knocked off the puck, was a thrasher, and now it'll come to Jocelyn. Jocelyn to Tristan Zarubiak. 11 minutes to go here, third period. Back up top, Sullivan. Now to Jocelyn. Jocelyn shooting, blocked. Zarubiak to Thorne. Thorne, he's knocked off the puck, and back the other way comes Thomas Campbell. Campbell centered it, sharp, shoots it, good blocker, saved by Brandon Bilodeau. Bilodeau knocks it off the stick of Campbell. Campbell is tripped up, and now Three Hills, they'll go to the power play with a chance to tie this game. Or sorry, to cut the lead back to 1. As Austin Thorne goes off for tripping. Lawson Linnell, the penalty killers out there for Red Deer. Draw one by Three Hills. Here's Shearman. Right in. He shoots it. He gets blocked and goes into the corner. Drew Hickel. Drew Hickel right in front. Blocker save. Brandon Bilodeau. Hickel back to the line. Griffith. Far side. Newsham. A drive. Blocked and wide. Ryan Spiller trying to go in front. Comes loose in front. Spiller. One chance. Two chances. Scores. Ryan Spiller. Power play goal. And the Three Hills Thrashers cut the Red Deer lead back to 1. As that's exactly the kind of thing you could feel coming. Red Deer is sitting back a little bit too much. Bilodeau makes 2 saves. Can't expect him to make the third. Red Deer changed the D pairings a little bit, because I think they were unhappy with how much they've been giving up. But with 9:41 to go, still plenty of time. Three Hills is a shot away from tying this hockey game. Griffith now to Morrison. Jesse Morrison trying to get in around Dalton Angletwit. There's Hanger. Hanger at the line. Cale Lapointe on it. Into the middle, Dalton Angletwit. Angletwit trying to carry it around. He carries it in on the right wing. Can't get this one to the middle. Taken away by McCubbing. McCubbing over to the far side. Riley Griffith. Griffith now into the middle. Hanger. 8.5 to go here in the third period. Dalton Angletwit lost control. Brody Kalinowski has it. Moves it to Cale Lapointe. Lapointe, nifty move. Lapointe right in. Lapointe shoots it. Greg Poles makes the save. 7:57 to go here in the third period. Face off right side of Greg Poles, or left side, excuse me, of Greg Poles. There's Yates trying to get that one across the sim, can't. And the Three Hills Thrashers control. Here's Thomas Campbell. Campbell will try to get this one in deep, hits the curved glass in the bench, and that'll be whistled down. 7:32 to go, third period. Red Deer 4, Three Hills 3. They got a power play goal to cut the Red Deer lead back to 1. 26-24, the hits favor Three Hills. Austin Thorne now to Connor Sullivan. He'll retreat back into his own zone. Sullivan skates away from Vanderlyn, gives to Declan Johnston, now to Spencer Yates. Yates to the middle, it's taken away, and that nearly cost the Vipers dearly, but Lane Sim able to get this one into the neutral zone to Johnston. Johnston able to get it in deep. Now here's Tanner Sharp. Sharp trying to take it wide. Sharp's going to have a chip hat to the net. He shoots it. Good save, Brandon Bilodeau. 6:06 to play here in the third period. Red Deer 2-goal lead. It's down to a 1-goal lead in this third period. It's been all Three Hills. Still plenty of time to go. Wilson on the draw against Patrick Fougier, and he won it cleanly. Back to the line, hard hit. Now a shot from the near side. It goes high and wide. Keegan Kingwell looks to move this one up. He finds difference in the middle. Aiden Wilson. Wilson takes it to the one-timer. Saved by Greg Poles, and he's going to hang on. Brett Hoppus, he's been all over it tonight. Watch this hit here. Kyle Gray gets hit hard by Mac Difference. Hoppus, tons of chances, just can't bury one. Wilson on the draw against Fougier. Wilson wins it cleanly. Back to the line, Chopek. Hoppus now to Wilson. There's Difference over to the far side looking for Hoppus. Couldn't get it there. Here comes Tom Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn knocked out the puck. Kingwell. Vanderlyn tied up. Back Difference into the middle. Brett Hoppus. 4.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Hoppus to Damian Chopek. Chopek now to Mac Difference. Difference will carry it in. No, he won't. He's knocked off the puck. And there's Tyler Newsham. Newsham now for the Thrashers. Knocked off the puck, and offside call is whistled against Three Hills with 3:57 to play. Draw just outside the Three Hills blue line. Wyatt Sawchuk. He's knocked off the puck, but he comes right in. Now into the middle. There's Griffith. Shoots it, blocked. Drew Joslin. He'll come up over the line and send it in deep. That one goes off the curved glass, this time in the Three Hills bench. 3:23 to go here, third period. Draw one by the Thrashers. Here's Cody Keith. Keith right in. Comes over to the far side for Drew Joslin. Joslin into the middle, Zarubiak, right wing. Zarubiak under 3 to play, right out front. Great save, unbelievable. That was Greg Poles keeping the Thrashers one shot away from tying this thing up. I can't believe Poles kept that one out. Here's Jackson Goodall. Goodall looking to move this one. He finds Chopek. Chopek to Tristan Zarubiak. Zarubiak gains center and puts it in deep. 98 seconds to play in the third period. Red Deer up just a single goal. Here come the Thrashers. Knocked off the puck. Lane Sim skates onto it. This line been the shutdown line all playoffs long. Johnston, he's got a break though. Johnston puts it just wide. Declan Johnston, a great chance to put the game away maybe for Red Deer. But here's Morrison. Far side into the middle of Cumming. Shoots, it's blocked. Sim right there. Loose puck. Austin Thorne skates onto it. He'll try to skate it out. Austin Thorne, he's going to put this one in deep for Red Deer. This will be skated onto by Spiller. An early pull there for Three Hills. I don't think there's a penalty coming as Greg Poles is at the bench right out front. Chance for LaPointe. Johnston gets it. He scores. Empty netter for Red Deer. I can't believe that pull by the Thrashers. Maybe a bit too anxious. As they're showing Leal, but it was indeed Declan Johnston. who scores the empty net goal for the Red Deer Vipers, and it's 5-3. Johnston, the puck was up in the air. He's able to knock it down and put it home. .4 seconds ago, so I wouldn't say over. I mean, we've seen crazy things happen in these playoffs, but Red Deer, chance to get it in deep here, unable to do so, and they'll pull the goalie again, Will Threehills. Now it's going to be Campbell. Oh, he ran it off the post. Now here's Tanner Sharp, tied up in the corner. Linnell now. Linnell's going to try to work this thing out. Gave it up to Brody Kalinowski. Kalinowski is unable to work it up to center. Angle twit. Turns it over. Vanderlyn shoots, save. Rebound, loose puck. This game's done. Viper victory in Game 3. Red Deer holds on. And they lead the series 2-1. We're going to look at the Red Deer white out there. And the Red Deer Vipers will win this hockey game by a 5-3 final. And they'll take a 2-1 lead in the series. And come Monday night, we'll have a chance to put push the Three Hills Thrashers to the brink. 5-3, game over. Your game winner ends up Declan Johnston. And Dalton Angletwit, he is your third star with a couple of assists for Red Deer. And he will take home your third star honors. Second star tonight going to be Spencer Yates, goal and 2 assists for him. Real good night. And your first star is going to be Declan Johnston, a 3-point night for him as well. 2 goals and an assist, including this one, the game winner, the eventual game winner. 5-3 is the final. And the Red Deer Vipers take a 2-1 lead on the Three Hills Thrashers. Let's get you a quick look at the highlights before we sign off for the night. Thomas Campbell opens the scoring on Brandon Bilodeau on this rebound. And that is at not at 8:05. That would be at 17. No. Why am I hammered right now? That'd be at 11:55 of the first period. But the Vipers will get it back in the first. 4.5 to go. Bailey Lawson. Good, great shot off the rush to catch and release that one and beat Greg Poles. It's 1-1 after 20 minutes. Cody Keith, a short-handed goal for Three Hills. And that one's an absolute beauty. No chance for Brandon Bilodeau there. That makes it 2-1 Thrashers with just over 10 to play in the second. I mean, look at this one, right inside the post. Not much you can do there. But just as that same power play that Three Hills scored the shorty on expires, Matt Difference just wills one over the line by Greg Poles, and that ties the game up for the Red Deer Vipers in the second period. And all of a sudden, Three Hills looks to swipe some momentum. The Vipers hold the tide and get it right back. Spencer Yates, later in the period, he makes it 3-2 Red Deer with just 2:14 remaining as the Vipers late in the second period get the lead. But they would not be done there. Declan Johnston, this stands up as your eventual game winner. Scores this one for the Red Deer Vipers with just 39 seconds to go in the second. And it's 4-2. But the Red Deer Vipers, as we know, throughout this entire playoff run, holding leads in the third period has been proving to be an incredibly difficult task. So when Three Hills gets a power play in the third, you can feel the clammy hands in the arena start to build, and this is why. And Ryan Spiller would score a spinorama backhander by Brandon Bilodeau. And now the Three Hills Thrashers just one shot away from tying this thing up in the third and trying to force overtime. That would never happen, though, and Declan Johnston would end up plunking this one home on the empty net after a risky pull. Does not pay off for Three Hills. 5-3 is your final. Red Deer leads the best of 7, 2-1. Thanks for tuning in. We will have we'll be back on the air tomorrow on your Sunday, 1 o'clock puck drop in Okotoks between the Bisons and the Copperheads. You know what? I'm going to make the decision now, and I'll tweet this out at the appropriate time. Puck drop is delayed tomorrow. Sunday, we will have the normal puck drop, 7 o'clock in Okotoks and 8:30 in Madison Ave. So you heard it here first. Okay, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later.